Hello and welcome to a new gate. We have gate 5, the gate of waiting, the gate of fixed rhythms. And today we are looking at the first line, which is called perseverance. We're also actually looking at the second line, but not until much later on today. Today is a double sun transit day, so look out for that report a little bit later on, about 8 o'clock this evening, probably. So gate 5 in the first line, perseverance. The first line always speaks for the essence of the hexagram as a whole. And the first line here has a lifetime learning that says, if the captain must, he goes down with the ship. What this is saying to you is that when you have a habit, when you have a ritual, stay with it. Even if you must go down with the ship, you stay with it. This is really, really important. If you notice that every day at 4 o'clock, you're suddenly very fatigued, then you need rest. And so you fix that into your pattern as a ritual, as a habit. And nobody is allowed to mess with that. Nobody telephones you or you turn your phone off. Nobody comes through the door. No one is allowed to disturb you. If you need to eat at 8 o'clock in the morning and your partner says, oh, well, I eat at 11, okay, they eat alone. 8 o'clock is when you eat. That's what you do. And that's what the nature is of this line. In the exaltation, we have courage in the face of adversity, the power to maintain one's own rhythm. So you could also say the power to maintain one's pattern to take in the rhythm. You're a 5-1. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you've witnessed in your generative process that it is a time when you feel weak. Your battery is a little bit low. It's a time where you like to lie down, put your feet up, have a wee siesta. So you make sure that everyone in your life knows not to bother you between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock on pain of excommunication, off with their heads, because that's your time to rest. That's when you can disconnect from the world, because that's your habit, that's your ritual, that's what you need to keep yourself correct. I'll give you Ra's example. It was Ra, gate shock, a little bit of hyperbole, but let's listen to Ra's example. He said, you are lying in your 12th floor apartment, having your rest, when you hear the fire alarm go off. People are screaming in the halls, the fire engines are wailing as they come down the road, and they pull up outside the building, and you are still there in your apartment. You don't move a muscle. You don't even think about moving a muscle. You lie there and you have your rest. And at the end of your hour, when that little fire that was burning in the bins behind the building has been put out, when people have broken their leg climbing over each other to get out of the fire escape, you emerge rested, feeling terrific. And you walk out of your flat and everything's fine. Even if you have to go down with your ship, you never give up on your pattern. When you give up on your pattern, you risk getting sick because the pattern is in your cells. If you disturb the pattern and the rhythm of your cells, they can become diseased. And all of us are cells in a giant body. So this is pertinent for all of us, really, when you look at it down in that microscopic level. In the detriment, the premature and often disastrous urge to cut one's losses, weakness in maintaining one's rhythm when challenged. So this is the moment in which, because there's no awareness here, we're dealing with energy, not awareness, the ritual can be given up. You're lying in your flat, it's 4 o'clock, the smoke alarm goes off, you have to rest, but those bells are going off. So you fling the door open and the smoke comes pouring in, and you're the only idiot in the whole place who has smoke damage because you didn't honor your ritual. You didn't honor your pattern. One of the questions that often comes up from a fifth gate is they want to know how to establish their pattern. They want to establish their habit. They want to do their rituals, make their rituals. It's like they want to manifest it, really. They want to make the decision happen. But no, we know in a defined sacral, a generator has a consistent way in which it operates as a motor. It's the motor that gets tired at 4 o'clock every day, not the intelligence. The intelligence has to respond by recognizing, oh, this is a low end in my motor. My energy is a bit low and it's a good time to take a rest, because I've noticed that at 4 o'clock every day, I keep on closing my eyes. The basis of what this hexagram is saying is that no logical process can be a success without a fixed rhythm. You have to establish the proper rhythm and fix what works for you. This is what logic demands, and it is also what leadership demands. Rituals. We have flags. We have people who salute those flags. We have all of these rituals of state. This is the channel that's above the 515. If you keep going up over the G center, then you come to the leadership, one of the leadership channels. Well, all three of them are, but yeah, the 731. You're going into that place. It's still logical. We have all of these fixed rituals and we need them. Otherwise, the understanding process, the logical process, doesn't work. So the grounding is coming through gate 35 in the first line, which is called humility, the ability to accept rejection. Now, this is the basis of progress. This is the grounding to the line of perseverance. If you are fixed in your habits, as is correct for you, you may come up against some resistance and possibly some rejection as a result of that. So the grounding here can help you weather that storm. And I just want to say quickly, 1 minute here, the grounding thing, I'm not taking any of that from Ra. Everything that I give you in the main body of the gate that we're in, the transit that we're going through, that's Ra. It's from the line companion, it's from the Ravi Ching, it's from all the bits that I've picked out from him. But when it comes to the polarity, this is something that I haven't got from Ra most of the time. Every now and then he mentions the polarity. So don't take it as gospel, please. It's my interpretation of the polarity. If you have a different interpretation, then please share it. And because I'm not saying that this is how it is. I'm saying this is what maybe looks logical for me, or maybe what jumps out at me. Who knows? I could be talking complete bollocks. So please feel free to let me know that. Hey, Bambaji. Not sure where you were with that one. Anyway, the moon. Let's have a look at the moon. The moon has been in gate 58 since 4:23 this morning, the gate of the joyous in the root center. It moves into gate 38 at 14:49. This is the gate of the fighter. It's another root center gate, so it comes with a fuel, with a pressure. It's an individual, stubborn energy that doesn't want to be influenced by anyone else. We know all about individuality now. We've gone through enough of these gates together. The 38 wants to find out for themselves what is worth fighting for. And we do have another moon gate, but we'll check that out a bit later when we go into the second line. And because, as I said, we've got a double sun transit today, so look out for that. And we also have a channel between Jupiter and Neptune. We've got this for the next couple of months. The Earth in 35 is joining Jupiter in 35, maybe bringing a little bit of extra focus to this channel of transitoriness, the jack of all trades. And I talked about this in the report for 9/6. If you want to go back and check that out, I talked about that channel a bit more there. So we're off and running. We're in our fixed pattern. We've got it. I might just wear the same thing every line this week and be in a... No, I'm not, because I'm extreme. So, hey, look out for that. Let's see what flavor I bring to this one. Thank you for joining me. Enjoying Gate 5. I'll see you soon. Take care and go gently.